Hello, beautiful people. My name is Milka, and welcome to Mega Stitches. This is a channel all about cross stitch and all my stitching adventures. Today, there's gonna be no editing, but I give you a huge welcome. I have a different setting because my husband is having his time of his life playing games right now with his friends, and I just got the itch of making a floss soup, and I was like, if I don't do it right now, I won't do it over the weekend because I want to be stitching or designing or doing anything else but recording floss soup for some reason. But it is about the 3 week mark, and yeah, I'm just excited. So, while I was recording this, just letting you know, y'all, I forgot to pull the giveaway for the last video. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull it after, I record the video, and I'm going to post it on the community post area, just to let you know. Okay, today, y'all, this should be the video where I say I started all the things. Okay, let me make sure I say this right. I have 3 finishes, 8 starts, 2 whips. Oh, I knew I was going to forget all about the memory. 2 whips, some haul plans, and then I have some. What is that I have? Oh, I'm going to talk about a little bit about my hay stitch along. Y'all forgive me, but you know how it is. And I want to upload it very quickly, so it's not going to have fancy nothing today. Just letting you know. Anyway, let's start with everything and anything because I just want to show you, I want to share because I've been so excited. Okay, calm down. First finish that I have is called La Musique by Harper Bart. And this was a freebie. And basically, it's in French, but it basically says that the music is in between the notes. And I just love it. It's very, very pretty. I use this very neutral linen, which is a Newcastle, 40 count Newcastle, not 2/1. Wait, did I do? No, I did 2/2 light mocha using this Pirate Robin thread, and the color is watermelon. And look at this thread, y'all. Okay, let me show you again. Look how pretty. I'm sorry, maybe the lighting is not great, but this is what I'm working with right now. The room lighting is delicious. And if you haven't watched her channel, go watch her. She's pretty fun. And I liked her last question giveaway situation. It was pretty funny. All right, second one that I have. Let me see how I'm going to throw these. I don't want to get it messed up. It's by the Blue Flower. And I guess I didn't organize this properly, Milka. Okay, just put that there. And this is Pigeon and Puddles by the Blue Flower. I love the Blue Flower. She's so amazing. And y'all, I wanted to start this so bad that I just pulled from stash everything and anything that I had. And I just try to match the color as much as I could. And this is my finish. Oh, wait. I got some thread here. Y'all. Oh my goodness. So pretty. Okay, a little look closer. It is freaking adorable, first of all. I gave the pigeon a little hat because he's already wearing boots. So, I wanted a little hat. So, oh, I love it. If you want this conversion, I can tell you, but I use a combination of so many brands of threads. And this is in a 28 count even weave that I hand dye. So, and I did it stitch 2/2. But y'all, I use like water lilies, leftovers from another pattern. I use classic color work. I use Threadworks. Uh, I think I used another. The purple was one that I never. Hand by Rolanda. This was gifted. Well, I barely have any, but it was gifted from Shannon last Christmas. Yeah, and the main body of the bird or the pigeon was Banker's Gray by Gentle Art, which is this very variegated gray, and it has like very dark areas and very light areas. So it was kind of tricky to actually get the variegation to work properly in the pigeon. I was trying to go for like darkers on the top, and then I just got bored. And then I remember one night I was stitching in the bed and I couldn't see very well, so I started working here and it's lighter. It's gonna stay like that. I'm not gonna stitch it. It's beautiful. It's awesome. Oh, and by the way, this was stolen from Shores of Rockland Hollow. I still a little bit of thread because of watercolor. I just love this watercolor. This is a thread work thread. Anyway, if you want it, just let me know. I can find a way to add it. Okay, my third finish was, I never know how to pronounce it, so y'all gonna read it. But it's the Floral Basket by JBW Designs. It is stunning. It is delicate. The colors are so pretty, and I just loved it. And I was going for smalls. You already know. If you didn't watch my Nashville kind of like shop with me, I'll put it here in the top. And this is my finish. Oh, I stitched this. This is 40 count. Let me real quickly. Actually, this is 36 count Edinburgh in antique ivory. And this is 1/2. So it's very delicate. The colors are so pretty. Y'all. And this was finished very quickly. I think I finished it in 2 days. But to be fair, I was watching like 3 movies. It was a Sunday, so I had a lot of time. It's so pretty. I just love the colors and the blues around it. It just gives it like such a delicate look. If you're stitching this chart has a very, very small error. In the picture, it shows filled in, but in the chart, it shows like it should be empty. It's right below this flower. It has 2 stitches right here, right there, and you just have to like put like one of those cream, very light colors and fill it in so it doesn't look odd. I just noticed that. All right, and I used all the call for colors, so then let's move on. Those are all my finishes, y'all. 3 weeks. I started all and I worked on a lot of things. Then I worked on Holiday Wreath by the Tiny Modernist. And sorry, I don't know where all these threads are coming from. What in the world? Oh, Holiday Wreath by the Tiny Modernist. I can't see there. And y'all, I don't remember if I finished all the motifs from my last video, but this is what I have. And I have to fill, just finish the leaves. This is only 46 count, 1/2. Very tiny. And then I started working on the bow. On the bow from the on the top of the drum. It's like this checkerboard. It's very easy to follow after you. I mean, you have to count like one color, and then it's very easy to follow to stitch the other colors. It's just 3 colors. So I'm excited. It's almost done. All right, next, I started Antique Roosters, as I told y'all, by JBW Designs. This was a gift from a friend, and I'm using some mystery floss. This was a gift also from a friend, from Vicky Clayton. And I have a very small start. This is a 32 count linen, and I tried to stitch this over like one thread over 2 linen threads, and it didn't look right. So I went over 2, and it looks much better. And I had this piece of fabric, and y'all, it fits perfectly. I'm stitching it in hand. So what I'm going to do with this, or my plan after I started it, was to make it into like a little coffee tray napkin. So I don't know if you put your napkin and your coffee and you serve your coffee. I don't know if I would like that, but y'all, whatever. It looks so nice. And the fabric is just perfect for that size of the pattern. That's why I started like so close to the edge, but it's serged, so I should be just fine. Okay, then I have another new start, which is a Stacy Nash primitive, and the name of this is Trumpets of Swans, Biscord New. And here it is. There it is. So in the back of the Biscornu, it has like this very faint flowers. It's very pretty. I saw this finish, and after I started it, and I was like, oh, look at that. I started in a raw linen, and this is a 36 count, or this is a natural, I think. I don't know. One of those. Natural or raw linen, 36 count. And I'm using a sulky conversion because I was trying to go with like stuff that I had in my stash, and I went through my stash, and I found all these threads that I'm like, oh, Milka, I thought you didn't have fancy threads, but you do. You just never look at it. You had it on your stash. Don't use it. So anyway, sulky looks so good on 36 count. Just one thread of sulky over 2 linen threads. And I love the feel of this. So, and this is a 12 weight, I believe. Yeah. a sulky 12-way cotton petites. Alrighty. Then I started this pattern, which is Christmas Promise by Heartstring Samplery. And this was a gift by Danielle from my last Christmas exchange. And she kitted it up for me, so I didn't have to do any work on this, and I just started it. But I only have a very tiny start. This is a legacy linen. I think it's a 16 count or 14 count. And she kitted it up with Frosty Floss Co. Oh, is there a forbidden? Yeah, there's a forbidden fiber co. Well, you get the gist of it. Reds, greens, gold. It's a Christmas pattern. So yeah, and that's my start. And this is what happened. I got distracted with Nashville market purchases. They all arrived from Lindy Stitches and also Top Knot Stitches or Top Knot Stitcher. And I just started a bunch of things. And I, yeah, you know how it goes. And y'all, I don't have the chart for this, but this is the Blue Moon by Carriage House Samplings. And y'all, sorry if you can hear my husband. He's cracking up out there in the living room. Oh my goodness. This fabric, I have no clue. I know it's hand painted. I bought it at my local needle shop here in Columbus, Ohio, a very long time ago, probably like 2020, 2021. And I had it in the stash since then. And but look at this. Okay, so I decided to change the colors because I wanted something to pop out of this fabric. So I just lay down a bunch of colors, and this is what I came up with. I picked up 30 3820. This is the gold 3820. Then the what looks like white is actually number 1 DMC. These are all DMC. And then for the filling of the moon, I picked up 823, and for the face is 158. So those are the colors that I'm using. And I just love it. Today we were in a family meeting and I did some filling. I was going to leave it empty, but I put a poll on my Instagram and people won, it was like 70+% of people say just fill it in. So I'm filling it in. I'm thinking about adding beads to the center of these like leafy areas, which to me, I don't know, it just doesn't look like a garden anymore, but it's like celestial. And I don't know, like you're just in the universe. I don't know. I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. But it looks so good. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but whatever. It's done or almost done. I could have finished it if I wouldn't have distracted with all the things. You know how it is. So, next one that I started was Lemon Yellow by Carriage House Samplings. And what attracted me from this was the sun and the sunflowers, of course. And I loved it. Also, using a 36 count fabric handed by Stephanie. I have to say, I don't love I don't love this fabric. I don't like how it's, how do I explain this? It's not so even, or maybe I'm just so used to 40 count. So I'm not sure. Anyway, this is my progress. Let me put the colors here. This is like a gray fabric. I know the color on the pattern is kind of like a blue, but this is what I had, and I'm trying to use my stash. I think it looks good. It pops. So, y'all, okay, a little closer. Look at the sunflowers here. And I started the house. I thought this pattern was actually going to be larger by now. And then I started working on the sun on the top and the mouth. It's so pretty. I love it, and I'm just ready to be done. I don't know what's I don't know what's going on with me. Everything, I just want it to be done. Like all my Nashville like purchases, which I'm going to show you the rest. I just want to stitch it right away, finish it, and have it in my under the bed box because I'm not really planning to do anything with them. All right. Oh, by the way, this is the color palette of that pattern. I did have to replace here. I did have to replace some DMCs because I didn't have them. So I had to replace 898 for 3857, which is this brown, this darker brown, and then the 471 for 3364, which is this green. But I tried to match it as close as I could. I just didn't have it on my DMC full set. All right, y'all, I'm going to show you. We're moving into, sorry, a little pause there. We're moving into purchases because I'm done with all the whips. If you don't want to see this, ciao, ciao. Besos, love you all. See you later. But if you do, I'm going to be quick. So the other ones that I got was Lily. I mean, I don't have anything else to say but I love it. I'm thinking about changing her dress to a darker pink. I'm not sure yet. Or purple. I have a Jameer's Almonds M&M thread that I would like to use. Not sure yet. A little pause there because my mic died. The usual. Hold on. What I was saying from the frog, I tried even to buy the skin color for the frog, and y'all, I couldn't find it. It was sold out. Even colors that were similar, y'all just wiped out Lindy Stitches. So I'm gonna need to get some from another place. I don't know. I have to check out the internet or just go locally to see if they have. The next one that I got was Strawberry Thieves Pin Keeps by Quaint Rose Needleworks. And you already know, just for this. But I also like the strawberry. And then, of course, the blue flower, because y'all, the blue flower, one of my favorite designers. She's awesome. And she also put up a video saying that she's working on her summer releases, like drunk with power. She's just drunk with power. I love her. Anyway, I couldn't hold myself with this. And I think I might need to dye a fabric for this because I don't have anything similar and I want something similar to this fabric. Okay, so that was my purchases. If I bought mine with Top Knot Stitcher, and oops, she gave me the freebies from Market, which that was very nice. And then I got some threads from Lindy Stitches. The only reason why I got threads is because I'm trying to kit up Something Wicked by Sam Sarah. I think that's her name. But here are the colors. I bought oatmeal, and I bought 3, which is kind of disappointing because I don't think this color will work for the moon. I'll show you the pattern so you know what I'm talking about. So I have some colors that work very well with the inside of the moon, but they're too dark in the fabric. In the fabric that I wanted, it won't work. So that's what I'm looking for. And if you, oops, I just dropped everything. Okay, so these are the colors that officially they're going to go in this pattern. But my fabric, the color is calling for the moon, is just too similar to this yellow. So I don't know what to do. So I was thinking about blending the oatmeal with the yellow color. Anyway, I'm just going to show you the thread that I got from Lindy Stitches. Also, if you didn't know, I think if you buy 5, you get an extra one for free. Yeah, like fancy threads. I got Fallen Leaves, Morning Glory, and I bought some blues to see which one worked best, but I don't know if none of these will work. Burnt Orange. I'm definitely using the oranges. Ooh, how do you say this? Chesapeake Bay. I don't know. Sorry, don't know the spelling. I did use a little bit of this on the Pigeon and Puddles. And this one is Cornflower. It looks great, but it's actually a blue. Yeah, very light blue. And then I got Jelly Roll. These are all classic colorworks. I got Jelly Roll to try it on a Works by ABC pattern that I want to start. Cam and Bridget from the Museum Stitcher, they're always doing like, I think it's like they call it like color and I forget, but the fabric is very similar to the thread, and I want to try that. I'm not sure if my eyes will hate me for that, but I want to see because I'm still not convinced on using like that creamy color ivory or white lace kind of looking. I don't know if I want to go and do that, such a big pattern in that. So I bought these 2 colors. If that doesn't work for that fabric, I might use this for the frog's dress because it's just freaking adorable and I love this fuchsia color. Jelly Roll from Classic Colorworks. The last thing that I have to mention is that Drinks on the Beach. Okay, this eye. Drinks on the Beach, the HAED 2025 Stitch Along. The second installment just came out, so it's like a chunk like this in this part. And I have not finished my first part, as you can see, but I did work on it. Okay, I did work on it a little bit. So I put in this very light blue. I mean, you can see the thread there, but that's about it. And I think I did some whites here, very light colors. And I got distracted because Nashville just came and, like I just wanted to stitch on that and finish them. So also another reason why I kind of put it down for a minute was because I like not parking, but if I'm getting a second, area and I'm going to finish these colors like in the edge of the line, I want to know if they continue so I can continue working on them and not like having to cut and or park. I didn't want to do that. So I need to start working on this because I want those 12 patterns. Okay. All right, y'all. I have nothing else to say. Bray's birthday was recently, and we went to play like a VR kind of game and for Squid Games, and that was fun. I've never done that, and that's what he wanted for his birthday. Plus Leonardo's pizza, which I've never tried like Chicago style pizza, and actually it was pretty good. I thought it was gonna be too much, but I did enjoy it. And what else have we done? We've worked a lot. I I went to a coffee shop and a bookstore, but I didn't buy anything. But I did record and stitch for a little bit, and possibly, probably just gonna put all the clips that I've done for the coffee shop experience or all my favorite coffee shops together. Just like I can't make up my words. Basically like all my favorite coffee shops where I want to stitch on or where I go here in Columbus, Ohio, and just upload it to the YouTubes. But besides that, I haven't been doing too much. Work has been killing me, and I'm still trying to find a work, hobby, life balance, family, everything. It's a lot when you just want to do it all. So I'm also getting the itch for designing. I have tons of ideas. It's just ridiculous, but one step at a time because designing takes time, and then you're like, oh well, is this gonna work? Is this not gonna work? And you kind of second guess yourself. But I do have some, I think I have two that are almost done, which is very, very exciting. And I did post it a new release, uh, very, very small for what we call a Semana Santa. I think here in the States it's Holy Week, but I wrote it in Spanish. So Semana Santa. And it's just a little one, very easy to grab. So go to my website if you would like to stitch it. I love you all. Have a great rest of your week. I'll see you in 3 weeks, hopefully. And I don't know, subscribe, like, comment, do all the things. Did you know? Okay, hold on. I was checking. I don't really check this too much because I'm here to just share my stitching journey. But did you know that 58% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribed? Click that subscribe button. Love you all. Besos. Ciao.